everyone. Welcome to your practice. Today's practice is going to be pretty grounded. We're going to stay lower to the floor for probably, I would say, like 90%. We will do some sun A's, but we'll be pretty low. You may want a couple of blocks as always. No shame in the prop game, in the block game. And we're going to get started with 3 deep breaths to arrive to our practice. So I'm using a new blend by doTERRA, Shurin Yoku. It's their forest bathing blend. And honestly, it's the closest I feel like to elevation, because they don't have elevation anymore. Anyways, so let's arrive to our practice together. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breath into the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. One more breath in. And breath out. And just finding a tall seat. You can always prop up on a pillow or a block. Roll those shoulders up and back and down into your back pockets. Pull your belly button in and up. Close the eyes or soft gaze down and release the teeth. Relax the jaw. There's a space in between the teeth. And it's a time here where we kind of want to just table our thoughts, all of our to-dos, what went right, what went wrong, what we're mad about, what we're sad about. We're going to table that for the next, I don't know how long this practice is going to be, so it's a few minutes, right? Shifting to an inward reflection, scanning the body from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, noting how you're feeling, not just physically, but emotionally and energetically as well. No judgment, just notes. Keeping our focus on our breath, being in our body instead of our heads. Engaging Ujjayi Pranayama. Or just breathing in and out of the nose naturally. And if the eyes are closed, maybe a soft blink open, and inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, push down and away. Deep breath, lift up. Exhale, push away. Inhale, this time we'll interlace the fingertips and place the hands behind the head and really open the shoulders. If this is too much, you can always bring the hands in front of the chest. Feeling that navel lift in and up, sitting up nice and tall. Notice if you've shifted forward or back, and try to just you want a middle ground here. On your next breath in, maybe look up. And as you breathe out, you're gonna curve your back like a kitty cat. Bring your elbows maybe to touch. Inhale and open up. Exhale and close. Inhale and open. Exhale, round it in. Inhale and open. And exhale and round. One more round, inhaling. And exhaling. As you inhale, let's lift the arms up, and exhale, let's twist towards the right. So hand comes to knee, sit up nice and tall, looking over the shoulder. We inhale, grow taller, exhale, twist, kind of like you're wringing out a paper towel. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. On your next inhale, coming back to center, lift the arms, and exhale, we'll twist to the left. Sit up nice and tall, look over the shoulder. And when you're ready to exhale, maybe twisting deeper, really wringing out the lungs. And on your next inhale, coming back towards the center. And as you exhale, you're just gonna come forward, shifting towards tabletop. Spread the hands nice and wide. Suction cup with the hands. Wrist and shoulders are stacked as well as knee and hip. And feel like there's a really long line of energy along your spine. Like I could come over and sit a tray of water on you and it wouldn't spill. Now on your next breath in, you're gonna drop the belly. It's like your heart's going in between your arms and you're looking up into cow pose. And then tuck the tail, exhale, big round like a kitty cat, and really drop the crown of the head. Inhale, reversing that tilt, that opening, and then we exhale and round. So a few more cat-cow, and just go on your own breath here. If you find a spot you want to hang out, remember that's okay, just keep breathing. And one more round. One more cow and one more cat. And then come to a nice neutral spine. And you're going to start to walk the hands forward, but keep the hips lifted. So you might come just down to the elbows and slide a little bit more out. A block here can be handy. And what we're trying to do is eventually work our chest towards a block. Maybe the chin comes to a block or the floor, and we're feeling a nice stretch in our shoulders here. Puppy pose. And on your next exhalation, you're just going to kind of slither through like a snake. Come all the way down, and you're going to tent your fingertips, arms up to the side like goalposts. Really press the tops of the feet into your mat. Squeeze your thighs so your knees lift, and then relax the glutes. As you breathe in, flow your cobra, keep the glutes a little relaxed, let the back do the work, and exhale, lower down. So we inhale to ripple up. Doesn't need to be high. Exhale, coming down. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, coming down. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. And then bring your hands underneath your armpits. You're going to push yourself to table. Big toes together, knees wide apart. Push back to child's pose. And breathing here. And then shift forward back to your hands and knees, but walk the hands a little further forward. Really suction cup the hands. It's like you're going to do a push up, but then you clip your wings and extend. Pull that belly up and in, curl the toes, and exhale, downward facing dog, big upside down feet. Keep those knees bent as much as you need. Feet are hip width and parallel, railroad tracks. And you can walk the dog. You can come in and out of table. We're just breathing. We're lifting the hips to the sky, chest towards the thighs. And then inhale, lift up onto your tippy toes, bend the knees, push the chest towards the thighs, really lengthening the spine, and then maybe starting to lengthen the heels down. But it's about about the spine and not about the heels. And then I'll have you walk your hands to the back of the mat, bend the knees a whole lot, and just hang over. And I'm going to come up off my mat for a second because I'm looking for something. But keep breathing there. Okay. Da-da-da. So, you know how you're not supposed, like you need to be in the moment? I wasn't in the moment. So I was thinking about something. And it was, so roll it up. So, you know, if it's really bothering you, try to, you know, let it go. I'm good now. I'm good. I'm here with y'all. So we're coming towards the top of the mat now. Finding your mountain pose. So shoulder blades into the back pocket, pull the navel in and up. Spread the fingertips. Find your focal point, your drishti. Inhale. Lift the arms up, maybe look up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Hands to thighs, shins, blocks to the floor, and drop the crown of the head. Hands to thighs or shin. Inhale to a flat back. Stay here. Breathe and pull that navel up and really take those shoulder blades into the back pockets. And then see if you can lift your toes up. You'll feel your arch lift, and then keep that feeling, but drop the toes down. And on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, roll it up. Arms lift up, maybe look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, and fold. Inhale, rolling up. Arms lift up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, really engaging those legs. Zip it up as we roll it up, lifting the arms tall. Last half salute. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse, roll it up. Arms lift up. And exhale, hands to the heart center and close the eyes. And just notice if there's been any shifts so far in your practice. If some of those things you were thinking about snuck out just like me, see if you can open the drawer and put it in. And if the eyes are closed, blink them open. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This time bend the knees a whole lot. We're coming back to down dog. So take your time. Get there, walk it out, whatever you'd like to do. And then inhale onto the tippy toes. Exhale, drop to the knees. You're going to take your right knee, bring it out towards the side like a little kickstand. The right hand comes to the middle of the mat, and you step the left foot to the back of the mat, coming into a modified side plank. And then you're going to squeeze your core, and you're going to use it to lift yourself to like a little T, gate pose. Drop the hand, lift it up and over, and then inhale to center. Exhale just on the fingertips and reach. So we're flowing in gate pose. Inhale, exhale, up and over. Inhale, exhale, up and over. Couple more. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch in the side body. Inhale and exhale. Reach, reach, reach. One more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to center. So the leg that's long, we're actually going to bend. That kickstand is going to have to come straight back. Feel like you're kind of like in a little power pose here. Inhale, and as you exhale, push forward, bring the elbow towards the thigh there, and then lift all the way up and over. So you can imagine this being like a side angle pose. And then we're going to inhale, lengthen, and then exhale like we're doing a warrior two. Inhale, lengthen, exhale like you're doing a side angle. And then as you lengthen, we're going to cartwheel towards the top of our mat. And then you're going to drop that knee down so we can do the opposite side. So we're we're kickstanding the right foot this time, or the left foot, I'm sorry, and then stepping the left foot back. Right, left, I have a hard time sometimes. Pushing down to lift all the way up. And then breathing as we side bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, reaching up and over. Using those spider fingertips. Inhale, exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, exhale, lengthen. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. We're coming down, so we get the side bend, then we come back up. We can straighten our kickstand and bend that top knee. And then we lean in, placing our forearm on the thigh, reaching up and over. Feeling nice and open through the chest. As we inhale, we're gonna bend the leg. And as we exhale, it's like warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side angle. Inhale to lift. Exhale, warrior two. And this time, you little cartwheel towards the front. And you're gonna come back into down dog. Deep breath in and out. Step the feet together. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, pull the right knee in towards the chest as far as it'll go. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and pull. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and pull. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. This time as you come back, the right ankle is going to come on the left knee like a figure four. So we're in down dog, figure four. I know, it's weird. Open up the knee, flex that foot. And then we're going to lift up onto the tippy toe, drop the shin, and it's like you're going to cross your legs to have a seat. And your ankles come towards the outside of the mat. So you can push back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, push back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. You're going to come forward. You got to kind of undo this little twisting of the knees so you can come to a tabletop. Curl the toes, down dog. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift the left foot, heel to glute, bringing that knee into the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and pull. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and pull. One more. Inhale. Exhale. This time as you come back to dog, figure four dog. And if you don't like it, you can do regular dog. That's okay. And then when we cross, you can do regular child's pose. Lifting up onto the tippy toes, we're crossing our legs, bringing our feet out towards the wide edge of the mat to push back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, push back as much as it feels comfortable. Inhale, coming forward. Pull that navel up and in. Exhale, push back. One more. Inhale and exhale. As you come forward, you got to undo the little knees, tuck the toes, and come to downward dog. Then we're going to walk the feet to the hands. Take your time to get there. I always got to come up onto spider fingers. You can also use blocks. And then just nice ragdoll at the top of your mat. This time, bring your hands to your thighs or your shin. Inhale, lengthen into a flat back. Feel like you're trying to pull apart your mat with your legs. Engage. Pull that navel in and up. Nice long line through the spine. Lift your arms wide. Now push down. Reverse swan dive or reverse lift up. And then exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arms lift up, maybe look up. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to step back to plank. Remember, knee plank is always a nice option. And then we're going to shift forward just a little bit and lower all the way down to our belly. Untuck the toes, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, little cobra, but no hands. Then we're going to come all the way down, push ourselves to table, curl the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the feet together. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Heel to glute, knee to chest. Now cat back as you step it forward. Tick tock to push yourself up and fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. You can roll up or reverse up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bending the knees, stepping back to your plank. Dropping to the knees or shifting forward just a little bit. Again, lowering all the way down. Shoulder blades into the back pocket, squeeze those thighs. Inhale, lifting up. You can go higher, but again, don't really use the hands and release the glutes. Drop it down. You can push to tabletop or push to a plank, and then we all meet in down dog. Bring the feet together. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Heel to glute, knee to chest. Remember, really round and power forward. Little tick tock back to step and fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. So last option, you can inhale, come way forward to planche. Elbows graze by the side halfway, and then inhale, push to upward facing dog. Hips are lifted, collarbones are wide. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe the breath. Step the feet together. Inhale the right leg up, heel to glute, knee to chest. Tick tock back to step it up and fold. Inhale, roll up or reverse up. Last Sunday here, exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bend, step to plank. So you've got three options. Pick your option that feels best for you and lower. Inhale to your back bend and find your way to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now look at your hands. Make sure the fingers are nice and wide, spread. Look at the feet, parallel. Now inhale, set your booty back, bend those knees. And then it's like a spring, exhale into plank and hold. And then we come back to downward dog. So we come into that spring load, come forward, plank and hold. Now we're just gonna go back to the spring. So spring load, exhale plank. Spring load, exhale plank. Two more, pull those navels in. Spring load, exhale plank. One more. And exhale plank, come to down dog. Deep breath in and out. We're gonna walk our hands back towards our feet. And then once we get there, we're gonna walk back out to down dog. Find our dog, and then walk our hands back. And then walk our hands forward. You can always just come in and out of dog. Walk it back. And walking it forward. And one more, walking back. And coming forward all the way to plank. Remember, you can lower those knees down. Try not to move in the hips and tap those shoulders. So it's really hard to not move. Gotta bring that core in. That's why I'm on my knees, because it ain't no walk in the park. Deep breath in and out. 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna come down onto our forearms. Elbows and your shoulders in alignment. It's like your forearms are your feet. Press down, line everything up, and then we're coming into forearm plank. You can always lower to the knees as well. Breathe and hold for 4, 4, 3, for 2. And then you're going to drop to the knees and push back to child's pose. Breathing in and out. Then come to your tabletop. Pull that navel in. So we're going to do the right side first. So kickstand, bring the right hand to the middle. That left foot steps to the back of the mat. So we're in our nice gate pose. So we're going to do 2 flows. So we're going to lift up to the back, all the way forward. So that's 1. Let's flow it again. And we'll hold this one down. And now maybe you just lift and hold, or you lift and lower, or we're going to crunch it in and out. Crunch in and out. It's balance. Find your drishti, a focal point that's not moving. We're going to do 4 more. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. Okay, now a little tricky. I'm going to show you a transition from this nice crunch. I'm going to put my leg forward to come into low lunge. So if I was maybe back like this, I can just bring my hands down and step forward. We're in a nice low lunge. Deep breath in and out. Curl the back toes, lift up. On your exhale, lengthen your legs. Extended pyramid. Inhale, coming forward to low runner's lunge. Exhale, extend. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, extend. Coming forward. Now, the front leg, it's going all the way to a 3-legged dog. So use your core to lift up, and that leg goes long. And now open your knee. Now we're going to bring that knee to our elbow. And then inhale, open that hip again. Exhale, knee to elbow, all the way open. 2 more. Elbow, or knee to elbow, all the way open. And knee to elbow, push back to down dog, come into child's pose. It's like, oh, grounded. I got all these nice little points on my body to feel stable. And then, hello, core. You're doing amazing. So we're going to come back to our tabletop. This time we are shifting the left and then extending the right. Lifting up. So 2 flows. So we lift, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I don't know if I said my right or my left correctly. I'm sorry. All right. And so now you get to pick how we're going to lift and lower or do those crunches for 8 and extend. You can lift and lower. You can just balance. Breathing the breath, squeezing, balancing, find that focal point. We've got 4 more. Here's 4 and 3 and 2. So 1 final crunch, and then maybe you do that little tricky low crescent lunge to the front of the mat. Curl the back toe. Now we're in low runner's lunge as we lift up, and exhale, extend the front leg. Any amount. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, coming back. So as we bend the knee that's bent is the one that's going all the way up and back to 3-legged dog. We bend the knee, open the hip, and now exhale that knee to elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, open it up. And one last time, exhale. And open it up. Drop that foot down in child's pose. So all those, I think there's, how many combos are there? 1, 2, 4 little combos, and I'm gonna flow them together. And we'll just do, I think probably just one on each side. And then uncurl through the spine. And then I think this would just be a little nice. You're gonna come to standing in any way that you would like. And I'll meet you at the top of your mat. Bring the hands to your heart center. Nice and strong in your mountain pose. Everything we've done so far, let it go. It doesn't matter. Yoga is a practice. How can we remain calm in the storm? Release the hands. Inhale, lift up, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're coming back to our plank. So you get to pick your back bend, or I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. So now we're gonna load the spring, come to plank. Now you can go back to down dog if you like that better, or load the spring, come on forward. Load the spring, come on forward. Load the spring, come on forward. One more. Come on forward. Okay, walk the hands all the way back. And then walk them all the way. You can go to down dog or plank. You get to pick. Walking the hands all the way back. And then all the way forward. You can just go in and out from plank to down dog as well. All right, one more. All right, and as you come forward, you can drop to those knees if you'd like. Nice, no movement in the hips, core lifting up, tapping the shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What we're going to come here is to our forearms. And we just shift, so everything's in alignment, keeping the knees down. We're lifting up, and we hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower all the way down. Take a breath here. And then take those hands underneath the armpits, push to your tabletop, curl the toes, and lift into downward dog. Feet come together. Inhale the right leg up. Heel to glute, knee to chest, shift forward, and then inhale all the way back. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale all the way back. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. All the way up. So this time as we come forward, we cross those knees. Remember, you can also just do child's pose. The feet come towards the outer edge of the mat, and we're gonna push back, and we're gonna hold it this time. And it's an outer hip. It's a hard hip opener, okay? So just breathe, you can do this. If it hurts, lift out of it. If it's uncomfortable, calm in the storm. Breathe. Just one more breath. And then you're gonna come forward. You're gonna undo that little crossing. You're gonna curl your toes, and you're gonna lift up into downward facing dog. Beautiful. Bringing the feet together. Left leg, inhale, lift up. Heel to glute, knee to chest, pulling forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull forward. Just one more, I believe. Exhale, but then we'll go all the way back. So now as I bring my knee down, I can cross the other leg behind, feet come out, and then I just start to push back, knowing one side maybe a little tighter than the other, and to honor what's going on. Ooh, ooh, this is a good one. I know it's uncomfortable. It is for me too. We got to do a lot of uncomfortable things in our lives, and we can make it, we can do it, we can breathe through it. Come on forward, and then uncurl, and just come back to a child's pose. Come forward. All right, right side, line it up, gate pose, flow it, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, one more, inhale, exhale. This one, lift up, and we're gonna crunch or just lift and lower. 2, keep breathing, you can do this, 4 more, 4, 3, come on core, 2, this one we're gonna pull that knee forward, through, step, lunge, curl the back toe, lift, and then extending, coming back down into the low lunge, and you're gonna push back, maybe sit. And if you don't sit, nothing magical happens, okay? So don't worry about it too much. You can just keep doing the forward and back flow. And if you're back like me, you're just gonna push yourself back to that low lunger's lunge. Wow, what did I say? And then lift up, open the hip. Knee to elbow. For 4, open it up. For 3, open it up. For 2, open it up. For 1, downward dog. Come to the knees as smoothly as you can. Gate to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Here we go. Lifting that leg up perhaps, and we crunch it in, or you're just lifting and lowering. You could just be holding as well. You choose your own adventure. Just breathe for me. Tell yourself good thoughts. If you're like, I can't do this, hey man, whatever you tell yourself, you're right. Come on, you can do this. You can do hard things. A lot of people ain't doing this today, you are. Knee comes forward, come forward, low lunge, curl it, pushing it back. Instead of thinking about what you can't do, think about what you are doing, okay? And then coming forward, maybe pushing back. We like to, highlight our negative reel in our mind. How about a little positive reel? Sometimes when you just try, you just might surprise yourself. Coming forward, curl the back toe. We're lifting the 3-legged dog, opening up, and we're gonna crunch for 4, knee to elbow. Inhale, open, and 3, open, and 2, and open. Last one, push back to down dog, and now that right leg, we're gonna step the knee up so we can come into pigeon pose. Or if you'd rather do figure 4 on the back or seated, you sure can. So pigeon pose, your shin is at an angle, okay? And your back leg is stretching straight back. Now, a lot of yoga teachers will say, this has to be parallel. Well, in whose hip joint universe does that? That's not my hip joint universe. So, it should feel good. You should be able to square your hips. If the hips are square, you're finding a stretch, and here's good, here's good. If you find that you can come down, awesome. Again, it's just stretching. So some of us have different hip structures, sizes, flexibility, and we want to do what feels amazing for us. And this may not feel amazing. So why is it the goal, right? Do what feels best for you. And then try to close your eyes and like just don't think of anything at all. I know that's wild. But can you do that for just 10 seconds? And if you've lowered down at all, we're going to lift up, curl the back toe, and go to down dog. So how did that 10 seconds go? Could you do it? No judgment, just noticing. And then that knee comes in, you're lengthening, you're finding the angle with that front leg, and the hips are square. If we look back, that leg is straight out, okay? Usually hips, one side, tighter than the other. So be kind to yourself. And you know what? A key is the less you force it, the more you're going to open. I definitely am a person that tries to muscle their way through life a lot of times. And when I do that, that's when I come up with the most resistance. So let go, let flow. Can you choose, it sounds wild, but can you choose easy here? Why are you making it hard? It's yoga. Feel good, stretch. Now don't think about anything for 10 seconds. And then we're just going to lengthen up. We're going to push to down dog. We're going to come to the knees and then take your time to lower onto your belly. Extend the arms like a big T and you're going to roll to your right side. So I'm going to bend, start to roll towards my fingertip. I can stack. I can do this. Or some people call this like lying scorpion. I really don't know what the name is. I just like it because it's a great shoulder stretch. And then coming forward onto the belly, so we're just going to that opposite side again. One shoulder story can be different from the other. It's okay to have two different stories going on. Honor them. And coming back onto the belly. And then push yourself up, big toes together, knees nice and wide apart. Nice wide leg child's pose. And as your head is like here on the floor, like roll it a little side to side. And it's like here is where you can just do a mind dump. Anything that you can let go of, just let it go out of the forehead right here. And if you're moving your head side to side, just bring it to stillness. And again, let's try to just let the mind go blank for 10 seconds. And then take your time to lift yourself up, and we're just going to come to a comfortable seated posture, whatever that means to you. So with yoga, one of the sutras, sort of like the yoga guide, is yoga is to clear the clutter in the mind. So like right now, I totally have yoga brain, which I experience as the freedom of the clutter. So my mind feels almost impossibly light. And if maybe you're feeling some of that towards that, if not, asking yourself, what could that do for you feeling like that? Do the poses and the breathing as really the gateway to accomplishing what I call yoga brain. Quietness, a stillness. Remember, you can always stay seated and meditate for much longer if you'd like. For now, we're going to inhale all together, lift the arms up. Exhale, the thumbs come to the top of the head, to the third eye, to the mouth, and to the heart center, and bow in. So that the things that we're thinking and knowing and saying and feeling, can we experience them without judgment, allowing ourselves to pass through, to let go and to flow. And I bow to you, my community. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Metta, my friends.